Hi guys! So my topic for today is derivation of complementary identities using superhexagon. Ang superhexagon, syempre binubuo siya ng isang hexagon as six-sided polygon. And familiar tayo sa tangent equals sine over cosine. Dun tayo mag-start sa pagbuo ng ating superhexagon. So let's start with tangent, sine, cosine, cotangent, and cosecant, and secant. So, tandaan natin na lahat ng nasa right side nag-start sa C. That's the clue to creating the superhexagon. So, let's start the reciprocal identities. Let's start with this. If we're going to sine 1, 2, cosecant, that will be the sine equals 1 over cosecant. That's our first reciprocal identities. If we're going to start to the cosecant, will be the cosecant equals 1 over sine. Next, if you're going to tangent equals 1 over cotangent, that if we are going to cotangent, that will be cotangent equals 1 over tangent. Next, if we're going to start cosine equals 1 over secant, and if we're going to start with secant, that will be secant equals 1 over cosine. So you can also derive these identities. For example, sine theta equals cosine theta, that will be equals to 1. Tangent equal cotangent, that will be equals to 1. Cosine times secant, that is equals to 1. So let's proceed to another one. So again, guhit tayo ng superhexagon. Yung 1 ay nasa gitna. We have tangent equals sine over cosine. The opposite of tangent is cotangent. Pag hinati natin ang superhexagon vertically, lahat ng nasa kanan starts with letter C. Cosine, cotangent, this is cosecant, and of course, this is the secant. Pythagorean identities. So how to obtain these identities using our superhexagon? So ang gagamitin lang natin na part ng superhexagon ay this part, and this part. It will move in clockwise direction. So let's start with this part. So we have sine going to cosine going to 1. That is the sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals to 1. Second, 1 going to cotangent and going to cosecant. So this is the identity. 1 plus cotangent squared theta equals to cosecant squared theta. Lastly, from tangent going to 1 and going to secant. Tangent equals to theta plus 1 equals to secant squared theta. So again, we can also derive these identities depende sa pangangailangan natin. For example, you are going to define or going to find the cosecant data. Just simply move the sine squared data to the other side. That will be cosine squared data equals to 1 minus sine squared data. Thank you for watching, guys. God bless.